Oh, tab 8. Oh, yeah, sorry. Tab 8, guys, I apologize.
As all of you will remember, 2 months ago, the Covenants Committee presented their output on a proposed code of conduct. At that time, there was various discussions around the table, objections from Director Nixalot and Director Sadat, and maybe some others. I offered at that time to take everybody's comments and incorporate them into the code of conduct draft that you see today. I received input from Director Neal, Director Moss, Director Legasky, Director Pike, and myself, none from the other board members. So this is what I have put together based on the comments that I got from those who had submitted comments to me.
Okay. I second that motion.
Is there a motion?
Discussion?
Wait, discussion.
We can make the motion and then discuss it. It's important to note that what we are doing here is voting, the motion will be to approve the look at your resolution at the bottom, to approve instead of adopt the attached board and covenant committee code of conduct policy resolution 94 publication, because we have to go through the process of publicizing it. So it's not to adopt it, it's to approve for publication.
I second that motion. Okay, we have a motion and a second, and discussion. Director Nixalot.
Yeah, my comments is that the first time when we discussed this on the board, from recollection of what I remember, is that the committee said that they had 4 copies from 4 different condominiums, and this is what has been extracted from those code of conduct that the other buildings have. When that was passed on to us, there was only 2 in my envelope, and I forwarded 1 copy from Idlewood buildings. But so I didn't receive that other 2 that the committee had said they have reviewed. So I was hoping and waiting to get all 4 of them together. Also, some of the comments that we made in the last meeting when we reviewed this was that the part that was kind of cut and pasted from the article in the magazine was really tended to be a boilerplate, because, for example, our bylaws, as Mrs. Director Sadat mentioned last time, our bylaws, and I think Valerie mentioned something to that effect too, our bylaws doesn't allow that you remove board members. It says that you have to have an approval of the majority owners to do that. If you remember, it's 3/4. So just because an article in the news, just an article in the newspaper says that, you know, this is what is suggested, it has to be in accordance with law. So I think what we suggested was that it was also a good idea to run it by our attorney, counsel. So I was hoping to get that other 2 letters that you mentioned, and also run it by association counsel to see what kind of feedback he has.
Yeah. Well, everybody else except for the 4 members that I mentioned did manage to get the input to me. I will let the chair of the Covenants Committee address the subject matter that you're talking about what they used to come up with